Hi everyone, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here today to do channeled intuitive readings for Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for mid-month check-in. So I don't know if I even put that in the title, but it is what it is. I definitely feel so different from the fire signs earlier. The earth signs are definitely in a more grounded energy for sure. There's quite a few messages that already popped up in meditation where they showed me the wolf. So a lot of you could be finding your tribe, finding your pack, coming into meetings with people that just get you on a soul level. Yes. Hey, Miss A. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you have been here before, much love and many blessings as always to everyone who comes across my videos. I love my tribe. I love my people. And if you want to be a part of it, now you're in it. So, yeah, we have a very tight-knit community here, and I'm so thankful, so thankful. But yeah, so these messages are going to be for Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And these messages are going to be what your spirit guides want you to know for the rest of this month. Hey, Christina. And listen, there's just so many emotions pouring through, y'all. Like, when the wolf showed up, it was like, yes, I know these are my people. There's this sense of knowing for earth signs. Okay. Hey, Aaron. Good. Glad to hear it. So I want to hear all about it later, so message me. But yeah, so a lot of coming together with either people you have soul recognition with, past lives, people that just get you from the very beginning. And that's the thing that they're kind of bringing through with the wolf pack too, is that these new members that are coming in, it's not always what it seems. It's, a lot of people are stuck on tradition and, keeping the circles tight and not willing to expand in fear of retaliation, judgment, that kind of thing. So if you see someone that needs to be around you, or really, you feel like you can really balance each other, or they just understand you, then those are the people you need to be bringing in close to you this month. I feel like if you put yourself out there, there was a lot about using your voice and coming to the state of empowerment for earth signs. And when you're using your truth, you will soar to new heights. That is what they told me. And I found that very, very powerful. So, a lot of it has to do revolving around some very significant career moves. Um, there's a new sense of purpose for earth signs as well. And there's a lot around relationships in general, but it's more of like, I feel like it's on both parts. Relationship with self and external relationships, where there is this new sense of understanding and compassion coming in too. So, yeah. Good. Hey, hey, Kim. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad you're catching me live. Yay. Good. Good to hear that, Erin. Keep it up. Keep moving, girl. Keep moving. So I'm gonna really try to keep on top of these timestamps. I did not do that well with Aries, but whatevs. I went back, I pinned it. So again, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you for being here for me and for yourself. So these messages will be general, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and you know, you should not have to force these messages, because these messages are for your highest good. So just let them resonate as they should. Okay. So I already went through the collective. So let's move on to Taurus. They are bringing me right to the heart space. Okay. So there is a lot about reflection within the heart space. A lot of what happens in the end of the month might revolve around the heart space, opening up the heart space, clearing out the old habits, patterns, self-limiting beliefs. And it almost feels like preparation. This is a time to be gentle and honest with yourself, Taurus. What is it that you want? And will you be ready when that door opens, is what they're saying. So no matter what that is, if that is finding your tribe and just feeling open and honest with those that you're connecting with, this could also do with love and career partnerships, but it's like preparing yourself. Get rid of those doubts, Taurus. They're being so sarcastic with you too, which I find so funny. I feel like that was more of my higher self coming out, like, well, duh, but which is exactly what she probably sounds like. So, and I still didn't do it for Taurus, the timestamp. Get out of your head, Jess. Okay, so moving back into the heart space. But this is really that time for you to release those doubts. Like, why are you even questioning yourself? You know exactly what you're made of, Taurus. You know. Deep down, you know. And I feel like Taurus has really been hard on themselves, some in the distant past, but some not so distant. And you really need to be careful of the way that you're speaking to yourself, about yourself. Listen to how other people are perceiving you instead of trying to overanalyze or trying to figure out what you actually mean to people. Listen to their words, right? Listen to the energy around you. You can feel what's going on. You can feel if there are underlying issues. You can trust your intuition on all levels with everyone involved. I feel like Taurus, your intuition is very, very heightened at this time. So it's really important that you're listening to your gut, listening to your intuition, and more importantly, listening to your heart. Your heart is trying to speak to you in so many different ways, Taurus. And it's like, if you haven't gotten to that point, you will be very, very soon. And it's really important that you do, because your heart is just waiting. Okay. So, hey, Terry, nice to see you. Okay. Nice. Yeah. And see, I'm Taurus with tons of Aries. So, yeah, I totally understand that. And the way that it kind of balances out is wonderful. It's nice. But yeah, so I feel like a lot of Taurus too, and I don't know why my spirit guides have never done this way before, but usually when I feel spirit come in, it's like, okay, the left side's the paternal side and the right is the maternal. It feels like there's some blockages on the left side, which they're making me relate to the father side. So there might be some issues around either authority figures, men in your life, that kind of thing that needs to be healed, needs to be addressed. And they're saying that it's more along the lines of just bringing awareness to it, giving it a face, telling it, I see you, you're not welcome here anymore, and allowing those karmic cycles to kind of move out, because that, a lot of those issues is why you have lost your voice in the first place. Okay, Taurus. So you feel like you're not heard, that you're not seen, that you're not understood. And a lot of those issues are revolving around men or father issues. Okay. Oh, good, Terry. Yeah, Taurus are, man. Um, Taurus are so loyal, almost to even a fault. Um, we are super, super big lovers. And, and I think that's funny with the Aries and Venus too. For me personally, it's like I'm sometimes almost too fierce with my love, according to other people. I've learned to embrace that, and I've learned to come more into um allowing my Taurus energy to kind of balance that out, because sometimes it can be very in your face and overwhelming, and it is what it is. But that love it never goes away. It never goes away. And we will believe in you so fiercely that, like, we won't let you give up unless you just fully give up on yourself. And then that's usually when a Taurus will walk away from a relationship, is when they feel like they are at a complete loss and there's no way to help you. So yeah, it's beautiful. Listen, Taurus are good people to have. Yeah. Good. Nice to hear that, Kim. Oh, okay. So, but yeah, Taurus, they're bringing in that like high priestess energy. So your intuition is on point. Especially those who are at a higher vibration. I know that you're feeling this love going around and like wanting to share it. Don't ever stop sharing it. No matter how it may be in your life, just never stop, because that is the most important thing, to raise the vibration. So just breathe and take on that or the Knight of Pentacles energy. The Knight of Pentacles always gets what he wants, because he takes his time and is dedicated to his path. So make sure that you're keeping that up, Taurus. Okay. So now we're going to move on to Leo at 1330. All right. So, or Capricorn. Sorry. Why did I say Leo? God, some Capricorns might be dealing with Leo. Who knows? If you are dealing with the Leo, Cappy, then please let me know, because that would be hilarious. This pollen, man. Y'all see this? Capricorn, you got some clingers. You got a Leo clinger. Oh my gosh. No, Virgo's next, honey. Virgo is next. Okay, so Capricorn. I would laugh so freaking hard if Leo is my magnet. Yeah, but I don't know. That was just out of nowhere. So I don't know. Maybe that'll resonate for someone. Someone's got a Leo clinger. Okay. So, and I'll just say too, like, even though I'm going by each sign, if these messages resonate for you anyway, please take them, because I feel like no matter what, Spirit always brings about good messages. So, okay. What is going on with my dear Capricorns? All right. So Capricorns, they're definitely focusing more on the home front. So they're showing me the Four of Wands. It can also be a portal for twin flame. A lot of that has been going around, but a lot of the Four of Wands is about building a steady foundation, a steady home, and a steady life. So there's a lot about that energy coming through for you. And just in case I didn't say, because I saw Aaron said, okay, you're Leo and Venus, but Capricorn rising. Yeah. So all these messages are for each sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Just so everyone knows. Okay. So Capricorn, home front, home front, home front. So yeah, this is one of the major things for the last half of April for Capricorn, is about the home front. So okay, they're kind of splitting you up into two different categories. So let's go to the first one. What do you want to say there? Okay. That's interesting. That's not where I thought that was going. Okay. So I almost get like this sinking feeling. There is big change on the horizon around the home front, but why do I feel nervous, Spirit? Why is my stomach sinking? Now my heart's beating really fast. Okay. So there's a lot of nerves involved with whatever this is. Something that is definitely affecting the heart. It almost feels like anxiety that's coming in waves. A sense of indecision. Not really sure which path to take, but okay, so they're bringing up the Seven of Swords energy in the Archangel power. So let me see if I can, because I want to show y'all the picture. There. Okay. Yeah. And the Emperor is right behind it. So with the Seven of Swords energy, like Archangel Michael is telling you, don't let your fears get the best of you, that you stay on a path that you have been down before, right? It's all in your head. And you know that road is not going to lead you anywhere by staying in fear. And he's telling you there's a better path available to you, one that is full of more light, more nourishment, more room for expansion. Because look how narrow this path is, right? Don't just stay on the straight and narrow. Take the road you haven't taken before, and take that leap of faith and own your decision. Take your throne back, Capricorn. Okay? Don't be, and then there's that Two of Swords on the bottom too. So this is where that kind of indecision's coming up. So, I mean, is it just that you're afraid of change in general and you're scared of history repeating itself? But if you're taking a whole different path, you know, you would think that if you're repeating the same patterns, then you know that it's going to repeat itself. But if you're taking a new path, you don't know that. And then it's the fear of failure. So if you're scared of stepping out in a new direction, it's better than staying on the path that you already know is dark, dimly lit, no room for expansion, and you can't see but 5 feet in front of you. Now, if you choose the other direction, you can see a little more clearly, and it gives you a little more hope. Move towards that. Don't stay stuck in a rut, is what they're saying. Be brave. Expand. You know, they're talking about that Three of Wands energy, calling in your ships. You know, expecting the best and staying in gratitude. having faith for the situation. And again, the Emperor's the 4. Stability, structure. They're really bringing me to the root area as well. So it's like that survival instinct has kept you on this dark path for so long. And now it's like, okay, well, I keep running into the same issues. I never really feel fulfilled. And here's this other opportunity to break away from all this, hamster on the wheel. Like, there's really nothing inspiring me anymore. So you got to move away from that. And it's so funny because yesterday I was sitting out here and there's this little bug that was on the top of one of our candles, right? And it was on top of this. And it was just going round and round and round and round forever. And I was like, Mom, don't you realize that most of us are doing this, just going around and around and around? But if it only knew that all it had to do was go this way, it would have had so much more room to explore. But it just kept chasing the damn circle. And like, how many of us do that? Just going to work, paying our bills, not really doing anything that gets us going, and believing in the ability to step out on our own. It's quite beautiful. So, when it comes to the choices that you are making, whether it be, financial, maybe you're buying a house, maybe you're moving in with somebody, buying something that makes you feel stable, whatever it may be, or just moving into that space of stability and security is really what it's like. All this stuff that we learn from our first year to 7 years old about giving and receiving love, that nurturing, that feeling secure within our life and what we experience in our environment growing up. And it's like, if we had a very toxic childhood that we weren't held, we weren't nurtured, we didn't feel safe, and we end up having to grow up faster than we did, and then we grow up feeling like we can't count on other people, and it's just kind of like blending into the crowd. But Spirit's asking you to step outside of that. Okay, I don't know why Capricorn's messages have been so long lately, but they have. I believe Capricorn's month reading was like an hour long. So if you're a Capricorn going through some really tough stuff and you need a private reading, get in touch with me, because listen, y'all going through some shit. But it's ultimately leading you, of course, to a new destination or a new experience within self. It's not necessarily external anymore. Quit looking outside of yourself, Capricorn. You can accumulate all these things, but if you're not dealing with the stuff inside, then you're missing the bigger picture, because you're always going to be wanting to accumulate, but you're never going to feel full. So it's time to really dig on those things, around masculine energy, especially for my female Capricorns, where there's this mistrust and miscommunication with the heart. Okay. So you got to get everything in tune and listening to each other, working together. Okay. So I hope that helps. All right. So Virgo is 2406. All right. So Virgo, what do we have going on for Virgo? Well, I definitely feel like a huge weight has just been lifted off my shoulders. Okay. Some of you have either received a message or soon to receive a message that is going to bring so much clarity and closure Okay. Um, it definitely has to revolve around partnerships, though. Whether that be friends, family, significant other, whatever it is. Um, there is a huge weight that is about to be lifted. There's some sort of truth coming out. Um, so make sure that you are staying. Oh, God. Um, okay. There's a lot of activity, like in random rushes with the third eye. So some of you might be having like really intense bouts of like dreams or visions, whatever. But if it's, it can be with anyone in your life that involves some sort of partnership, people you're working with, communicating with, connecting with. Okay. Um, but there's this, I feel like this closure is needed. There's going to be some sort of communication, whether that be face to face, over the phone, internet, messaging, whatever. But there there are certain signs and synchronicities, and I almost feel like one person's holding the bridge of their nose. Like I just felt this pressure on my nose. So I don't know if someone is either having a hard time hearing the messages that are coming about, whether that be you or the other person, Virgo. Um, but Spirit is saying this conversation has to happen. It is way overdue. Okay. So most of you will know what that conversation needs to be, what it is or what it relates to. Okay. Now, for those of you, they're coming to career as well. So there, for some of you, there are quite a few of you that need to speak up about a raise or promotion or a shift in position within your career. So don't undersell yourself. I mean, they're like, do you realize how much effort you put into your job and into your career, and you're not giving yourself enough credit? And Spirit is like, they're yelling at you, right? They're telling you that step up to the plate, ask for it. Like, don't be afraid or think it's just going to be handed to you. And it's one of those times where you need to realize your worth. And I mean, I don't want to say command it, but that's what it feels like taking ownership. Do you realize your worth? So quit selling yourself short. Ask for what you need. If you need clarity, if you need that promotion, if you need that opportunity to expand, don't be afraid to ask for it. And always come about things with the most respect possible. Okay. You don't want to walk up in someone's office and be like, yo, bitch, I need a raise. Obviously, that's not going to be well. And if you're trying to have a conversation with someone in your life that needs closure or whatever the case may be, then obviously you don't want to have that approach either, because you might get fucking slapped. But when we come into this place of, okay, I understand, I am in alignment, this is what I deserve, and I will do whatever it takes to get this closure or to get this position. And I'm going to walk in with confidence and my head held high, and I'm going to speak my truth in the most lovingly way possible, but with authority, because you have to listen to your voice, Virgo. You have to listen to your emotions, and don't be afraid to speak up about it. Okay. So just breathe. Like I just stopped breathing. So that might scare the ever living crap out of you, Virgo. But it was literally like, Okay, when can I breathe again? You don't have to suffocate yourself. I mean, it feels like you're so scared of breaking out that you're keeping yourself in this box, and you know that you're losing air at every second. So it's like trying to take little bits at a time, and yet you don't feel like you're getting anywhere. And it's because you're doing it to yourself. So, yeah, if you need closure, if you need to talk to someone, do it. If you want that promotion, go after it. Okay. So, um, some of you definitely need to be working on the upper chakras. So they're bringing me to the throat, the mind's eye, and the crown. I just got chills, so I know that this is them telling you that you're coming more into your abilities, and you need to listen to what you're envisioning, what you're sensing, the truths that you're hearing, the messages and downloads that you're getting from the divine. You need to trust these. And the more that you clear this energy out, then you will understand what is actually happening in your life. These significant changes are part of Spirit's process for you. So it's time for you to kind of like come more within yourself, but on a deeper level. Okay, it's not like a retreat, protect, it's a understanding, connecting to the higher self, your spirit guides and your angels, and allowing those messages to come through. Some of you may need to start writing. Some of you might need to start picking up some books, figure out what you are interested in, and just go to the bookstore, pick up some books, right? Get things that pique your interest, that are going to keep that energy flowing. It is all up to you now. It's like, do you want this? Are you ready for this? And you have to take authority over your life and your actions. You can't let everyone else make these decisions for you, Virgo. So, yeah. Is there anything else you want to say? They just want to say, we love you so much. And there are going to be some really powerful portals that are opening up. A lot of emotions might run through. I'm feeling like really watery eyed. Like, damn, all of this makes sense. All of this makes sense. So trust the process, trust your journey, trust yourself more importantly, and don't forget to check in with yourself, okay? The moment we start feeling discomfort, we are out of alignment. So we need to be able to check in with selves, figure out what's going on, and get to the root of the issue, okay? So I hope that helps everyone. I hope you enjoy these messages. And if anyone would like a personal reading, you can email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. If anyone would like to support the channel or leave a love donation, there is a donation link down below in the description box. I appreciate everyone showing up today, not only for me, but for yourselves. Good job on doing all the work and just doing it. And I'm so proud of each and every one of you. And if anyone wants to reach out, all the information is down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And I wish you all the best of luck, much love, many blessings. And just remember how special you are. Okay. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.